objectives of this program are to bring students from different nations, countries, together to do undergraduate research. Undergraduate research at the highest level, meaning that they are doing research to address some of the world's most troubling problems. And in the case here, in Romania and Europe, it's water. So having students do high-level research to understand the issues that are confronting the Danube River and its delta, so that this amazing waterway can be preserved for years to come, is our focus. And the students are allowed to attempt to address this huge issue. How do you protect and preserve this amazing waterway? That's what we're here to do, bringing students together to solve the problem of water. Research shows that through our programming, where we use what are called high-impact practices, teaching and learning practices, when we blend undergraduate research at a very rigorous level with study abroad, students gain so much. They gain research skills. They gain the ability to communicate science, the ability to critically think about world problems. Ecosystems do not have borders. Only nations do. It allows students to unmask realities and take ownership of the problems. I could go on and on about what students get out of the program. Here are some more. They learn how to work with students of other cultures and to break down barriers and to become friends and to understand what is needed to be a game changer. That they have the confidence, the drive, and the ability to be a graduate of our top universities that can do something to better our world. So that's what the Chance program is about. And I'm honored to say that we're partnered with the University of Bucharest. Absolutely. So I'm the director of the Chance program, which stands for Connecting Humans and Nature through Conservation Experiences, connecting students to nature and to unmask problems to save the world, right? It started out and it's moved. It's moved through countries that I could list: Tanzania, Africa, Ecuador in South America, Peru in South America, in Costa Rica, in Panama, Australia. I could go on and on. But in the year 2000, I was humbled to accept a position for the United States Embassy in Bucharest. And I had the privilege of meeting Dr. 𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐂𝐄, Vice Rector 𝐂𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐀𝐍𝐂𝐄. And she got to learn of the programming that I do in Chance. And I got to understand the University of Bucharest. And we started this program together. And it's been amazing. So last year we had just University of Bucharest students. This year we have University of Bucharest and Penn State. Next year we're joining the 𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐂𝐄 organization. And we'll have students from 5 nations: Belgium, France, Greece, Romania, and the United States, all working on the Danube and its delta in Romania.
Chance program is an educational program, an environmental educational program that teaches conservation biology and sustainability of environment. It has a unique format, a unique informal learning format. It consists in 2 parts series courses. It consists in a part of online courses This means online Zoom, simultaneous Zoom delivery courses, followed by a field program. In this program, there are selected 10 American students and 10 Romanian students. They were grouped in 5 groups, smaller groups. Each group consisted in 2 American and 2 Romanian students, and they are mentored by professor and scientist from University of Bucharest. So they are analyzing together the sample collected from different sites, and besides this, they have the opportunity to discuss with local stakeholders, with authorities, local authorities, decision makers, NGOs, and they have also the possibility to formulate, to propose some solutions they think they are better for water management, because in these programs we looked to see the management problems in Danube Basin, in the lower part of the Danube Basin. The goal is to see if the water management in this part of the Danube Basin is under the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So they are taught how to read literature, then how to formulate the research question, how to design the experiment, how to carry on the experiment, how to interpret results, and of course how to communicate the results. And this is a very important part of a scientific process, how to communicate it to the scientific and not only to scientific community but also to political community. And I think this is very important because they are our future scientists, and also is important they know how to communicate, and who knows, maybe after many years they will develop together research programs between Romanian and American institutions, scientific institutions.
My favorite activities were probably like the research we got to do, especially being on the boats. Prior to this program, I had never been on a boat. I didn't know how to swim. And so getting to be able to like sample on the boat, go into the lab and test those samples, it was a new experience, and then doing it with like an international team was really cool. I would recommend this program to any other American student and also to any other Romanian student, just because when you're in the teams, you learn a lot from each other. When we were working together, they learned a lot from us about presenting and public speaking, and we learned a lot from them about specifics on science and STEM, because their courses are so specified. And I think that you learn a lot from each other just by working in the team, so I would recommend it to anyone. My interaction with them was great. I feel like I've made some lifelong friends. As soon as you come here, they're very welcoming, so are the professors, and I think that all of the mentors and the professors treat you like they're very motherly. They care for you and they watch out for you, and so you get that same feeling from the other students as well. Transformative, I think.
I think it was a really lovely experience, and it was very interesting, especially when it came to the field work and the lab work. In the field, everywhere we went, we were accompanied by people who were experts in the field or experts in the area. So we kind of got the inside scoop of everything that was going on. They were able to explain things to us in Romanian and in English, so we fully understood what we were doing, and it was an opportunity that we didn't have anywhere else. And I think also when we went back to the labs, we had a bunch of equipment, mentors, everyone was helping us out, including the university, and everything just kind of like tied together. We understood what we were doing and everyone was there to help us. So I think it was a very unique experience and something that we definitely won't forget. I think my favorite activity was probably when we were in the boats and then we had to walk around, because when we were walking around we got to see different types of plants, we saw a few birds, we got to see a bunch of different species, people were telling us about the area, where we were walking, and it was very interesting, and it's not something that most people do, so I think that was really interesting, and the boat ride was obviously very nice. Oh, I think it was great. My favorite part was probably how us and the Romanian students were able to connect, and there wasn't as much as a language barrier. Everyone was able to understand each other. We connected very early on. We were confident with one another, and there was a lot of cultural exchanges going on, and we were able to understand more about Romania, more about the culture. They taught us about their food. They took us out. We even learned how to dance. So it was a nice cultural exchange. We learned about music, spent time together. So we really understood each other school-wise, but also outside of school. We understood who each person was, their personality, what they like to do for fun. And then we also learned a lot of history about Romania and things that we would not have learned if we didn't come and meet these students.
I think that this program definitely surpassed my expectations as both a program, but also as just being in Romania as a whole. I feel like it's a place that a lot of people in the United States specifically don't really, it's just not one of those spots that's really popular for people to go to. So talking ahead of time to friends and family, it was kind of hard to get a grasp of really what to expect, but I've truly felt very welcomed and so entirely grateful for everyone here. So, you know, I'm very much content with how this whole program went and my time that I spent here. Oh, I couldn't have asked more from them. The people on my team and my mentor that I worked with, they were some of the best people I've ever worked with in my whole life. They were so sweet and caring and really, you know, opened up and allowed us to work together in an environment that really didn't feel, you know, separated whatsoever. And I really do appreciate them, you know, how much time they gave us in both their second language and outside of time that they really needed to commit to working both during the week into late hours, on the weekends, going on trips with us. I really couldn't have asked for more from them in both a school setting and as a friend. Fulfilling, because I think that every experience that I've been able to have here has really just been fulfilling and has made an impact on me going forward.
Life-changing, to be honest. I didn't know what to expect when I came here. I just applied for my resume, basically, and then I didn't expect to like people that much, but I was very surprised to see that everyone was so nice, and I learned so much from everybody, the mentors, the students, the classmates that I didn't even know I had. Because of COVID, we didn't get to spend that much time together, so it was very fun to be together. Even just for 3 weeks, it felt like 2 days and an eternity at the same time. So good. It was so good. I did not expect it to. I'm very shy. I don't like being in big groups. So when everyone came here, I thought, oh, I'm just gonna sit in a corner and not talk to anyone. And I was pleasantly surprised to see that I talked to everyone. I made friends with everyone. Everyone was so nice and so fun. And I'm gonna miss them so much. Yes, I would. Even if it's tiring, no matter what anyone says, it is a very good program because you meet a lot of amazing people and you get to you change yourself. You change how you see the world. It definitely impacts you in a way that I didn't expect to be impacted. And I would recommend it to anyone. It is worth it. It is worth it. Microplastics, our group focused on microplastics. So I actually want to do research on microplastics this summer, and I talked to my mentor who wants to also do that. We didn't get to finish everything we wanted to do for our project, but we wanted to do it after and communicate our results to the American students.